I've discovered a cool way to study that feels like a magic trick, turning your tiredness into excitement. You know that awful feeling when you work super hard for days, but still get the same grade as your buddy who just studied for one night? It's super annoying, right? You give up your fun time while others enjoy life without a care, and studying often feels really boring, making you want to put it off even more. But here's the good news. It's not your fault. It's the old, boring study methods you've been using. In this video, I'm going to share a super helpful tip: how to use just 20% of your study time to get awesome grades with some really easy tricks that most people don't know about yet. Even if you think you're just an okay student, you can totally do this. And guess what? You won't need to spend your weekends cramming for tests. Let's get started. Number 1. Skip the sugary treats. First, let's talk about those sweet snacks we munch on before exams. Do you find yourself reaching for candy or cookies when you're stressed? If yes, it's time to switch things up. While those sugary treats might feel good, they're actually hurting your studying. Research from UCLA shows that too much sugar can make your brain feel foggy and slow, making it hard to learn. Plus, a study from the Journal of Physiology says sugar can mess with your focus and thinking skills. So, let's make better choices. If you want to study better and ace that exam, it's time to ditch the candy and grab some healthy snacks instead. Imagine munching on crunchy nuts, a tasty piece of fish, or a handful of colorful berries before your test. They taste great and help you think better and focus more. Unlike sugary snacks that make you feel sleepy and lazy, these healthy foods will wake up your brain and keep you sharp. Number 2. Change your mindset. Now let's talk about your attitude towards studying. It's super important. If you sit down to study feeling bored and thinking it'll take forever, it's no wonder you'll feel tired. But what if you change your mindset? Picture your study time as a fun adventure instead. When you think positively, time goes by faster and you concentrate better. It's amazing how your brain reacts to encouragement. Remember that study from Harvard? It found that people who believe exercise helps their health actually get healthier. So feel good about yourself. Your attitude can change the game. If others can do it, so can you. Your thoughts have a lot of power. If you dive into studying thinking it will be boring and hard, guess what? It will be. But it's time to flip the script. Instead of saying, "This will take forever," try saying, "I'm going to crush this fast." Instead of, "I'll never get this," say, "This will be easy. I'll finish it quickly." When you change how you think, you'll feel sharper and do better. Setting your expectations right isn't just a little boost, it's a smart way to study better and feel less pain. Number 3. Set a timer. Now let's talk about using a timer. This cool tool can change how you study, just like changing your mindset. When you set a timer, suddenly studying doesn't feel so scary. It feels like a fun challenge. You race against the clock, and with every tick you get more pumped up to get things done. Use a timer and watch your focus and productivity skyrocket. If you think you can take all day to finish something, you're probably going to end up dragging it out for way too long. This is called Parkinson's Law. But what if you flipped it? Try setting a timer for just 30 minutes. When that countdown starts, your brain will wake up and you'll feel a rush to get things done. Studies show that a timer really helps you work faster and better. Just find the right amount of time that pushes you, but doesn't make you freak out. Don't try to squeeze everything into 1 hour and stress out. Instead, find a good balance. Challenge yourself, but don't make it so hard that you want to procrastinate. Focus and tackle that task instead of letting a long day drag on. Let's knock this chapter out in just 1 hour and see how easy it can be. Number 4. Focus on important content. When time is tight, focus on what really matters. Don't waste your time on stuff you already know or get lost in details that won't even be on the test. That's a sure way to mess things up. Remember the 80-20th rule. Only 20% of what you study will give you 80% of the answers on your test. So instead of drowning in useless info, get straight to the point. Want some help? Skip the long textbook pages that won't help you and look at summaries and key topics your teacher loves to talk about. Keep it simple. Focus on what counts and crush it. Jump straight into the stuff that really matters. Think about it. If you could grab just one super important piece of info from all the studying, what would it be? By focusing on the main ideas, you save time and avoid the awful feeling of studying hard but not getting anywhere. Let's face it, Why try to remember every tiny detail when only a few will really matter on test day? Number 5. Check the questions and answers first. Start your study time by checking out questions first. This is your game plan for studying smart. Instead of getting lost in thick books, look at the questions and answers in the back of each chapter. This is where the good stuff is. Doing quanta exercises helps you learn the important info quickly, so you can get a grip on what you need without getting bogged down by all the extra stuff that just confuses you. Exams can feel super scary, but they are kind of like a puzzle with pieces you can figure out. If you focus on the right questions, you'll start to see what to expect. Understanding how the answers and grading work is where the real magic happens. Just walking into the exam thinking you know it all isn't enough. If your answers don't match what the examiner is looking for, your hard work could go unnoticed. Some students are saying that improving your grades might be as easy as following a channel to boost your brain power. Who doesn't want to be smarter, right? Number 6, prioritize your weaknesses. Now let's get real. It's time to pay attention to the things that really need work. Stop wasting time reviewing stuff you already know. Face the subjects that scare you, the ones you usually avoid because they're tough. Sure, it feels nice to stick to what you already do well, but when exam time comes, that won't help you at all. Embrace the challenge, confront your weaknesses, and turn them into your biggest strengths. Face your challenges like a hero. Focus on the things that confuse you because that's where the magic happens. Learning isn't just about one subject. It's like putting together a cool puzzle. For example, if you're learning about how the immune system works, look at other topics like how your body fights off sickness or what happens when your body gets confused and attacks itself. The more you connect different ideas, the better you'll understand the big picture. This helps you study better and feel ready for exams. Number 7, make use of AI tool. Use AI tools to make studying easier. Tools like ChatGPT can help you clear away confusion and save you time. With the right questions, you can go over what you need to know, ask about tricky parts, and even practice for tests. Imagine making quick study guides and plans without getting lost in tons of notes and books. With AI as your sidekick, you can tackle your studies with confidence and turn challenges into successes. Imagine having a helper who works hard to make your life easier and helps you focus on what really matters. With AI by your side, you can say goodbye to boring reading and messy notes. It's time for fun and easy study sessions. Number 8, study your mistakes. Write down all your mistakes in a notebook or on Notion and keep it nearby as the exam gets closer. Organizing your goof-ups isn't just smart, it makes studying way better. Let's be real. It's way more annoying to keep making the same mistakes over and over. Looking back on what you messed up isn't just a review. It's your chance to really get the hang of the subject and make sure those traps don't catch you on test day. You definitely don't want to keep tripping over the same stuff. If you've made it this far, I've got something special for you, a free creativity guide to help you start making cool stuff. It includes a checklist of essential steps, weekly and monthly ideas, and even a printable habit tracker to keep you on track. Just comment "cool stuff" on this video, and once we hit 50 comments, I'll share the link for everyone to download. And hey, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you want to be the first to see my next video. Because who doesn't want an academic edge, right?